everyone, welcome back to the channel. This time we've got the Motorised Lighthouse. Yet again it's a clone replica version from China. It's taken me about a week to put together in total. It's gone really well, looks absolutely brilliant. It works as well. Let me just, there we go, just to prove it works. The light spins, everything goes as it should. A little bit noisy, but we'll go into that as the video progresses. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Let's have a look at what was good, what was bad, what we think of this, how we rate it. So yeah, let's get straight into the video. Okay then guys, here we go. So here it is, the Motorised Lighthouse Chinese replica version. And as you can see, if you're familiar with the Lego version at all, as you can see, this looks basically exactly the same. We've got the little man there on his rowing boat, little fisherman. We've got the lighthouse keeper up there with his telescope. And yeah, as I said in the intro, it all works. There's the light spinning. Now, I don't know if you can hear, well, you probably can hear that motor. It's quite noisy. Now, I'm not sure how loud the Lego version is, the official Lego version, but I think that motor sounds very loud. I don't think it's supposed to be that loud, but it works. I don't think the light is very bright either. That's one of the things I would say straight away. I'll try and put some video in now of the light at night with the lights off. It's quite difficult to video, but I don't think it's bright enough. And one of the things I noticed in the kit, you get some stickers. I've got some stickers here that came, I don't know if you can see that. And I think it was number 5 was supposed to be like a reflective mirror to reflect the light into the lens on the lighthouse, and that was just grey. That sticker was just like grey. It was really poor quality, so I ended up putting a piece of tin foil in instead to reflect the light, because I know in the Lego version that you should get like a silver sticker, and that just wasn't in there. Like I say, it was grey. So that, again, that's another little sort of disappointment. But apart from that, I mean, it went together really well. The pieces are very light. You can tell they're not Lego. They're very sort of, I don't say poor quality. They're just not the same quality as what you'd expect from Lego. But having said that, they do look the same once the thing's been assembled. But I think, you know, feeling how light the pieces were, I can just tell they're not very solid. Now, one of the things, let me just walk around so I can show you. It might be a little bit dark because the light's behind, but that's the back. Now, the wire that goes in there, I don't know if you can see that, there's a wire that comes, so basically your power pack's in here, sort of down there. That power, the cable runs up into the light, or the LED at the top there, but there's another LED, well, there's a piece fell off there. There's another LED that in the back of here, which goes for the fireplace inside the house. And one of the things I did notice, that when it's dark and you put that light on, the light shines sort of through this piece here at the back where it's hidden. So these white pieces here, they glow where the LED is. Now, inside the house, which I'll take the roof off in a minute so you can have a look inside the house, there's a little fireplace that glows orange, and it's supposed to light the house up, and it does work, but it's not great. And as I say, I don't think it's bright enough. That's the problem. And as I say, this bit here glows, and I think that's because the pieces are just so sort of translucent. They're quite thin, maybe. I don't believe the Lego version would have that same problem. I would imagine that on the Lego, the proper Lego version, that would not show any signs of light. whereas on this it does. And again, I'll have another play with it, but I just think it might be that the Lego pieces are just thinner and more translucent, which is probably just down to quality at the end of the day. But actual assembly and the pieces, everything was there, no missing pieces, which is always the thing I worry about with these replicas, is that I'm going to get a load of pieces missing. There was no missing pieces, everything was there, and as usual I've ended up with a few left over. Let me just see if I can show you that. There's a couple of pieces that I had left over. Now that blue round barrel, that was a piece that I couldn't fit. It wouldn't go in where it was supposed to go, and it was the only piece that I had a problem with. It actually was supposed to be where the motor is round here, and it just didn't fit. If you put that in, you couldn't assemble it. I don't know why, maybe it's something I did, but that was the only piece I had a problem with. The rest of it was absolutely fine. All went together quite nicely. All the bits are there, you know, you got the little cat, you know, you've got the seagull, the sign on top of the house, everything's there as it should be. Now these glass pieces, that was another thing I noticed. These are just these like garage door things that join together. I think there's about 20 of them. If you look at them, I don't know how much you can see on the video, but they're not great quality. They're quite foggy and just a bit sort of scratched, and I don't know, they're not very good quality. And again, whether that's something with the Lego version we would find would be better. Again, like look here, can you see? Let me just get to that window. You can see there's a crack in that window. I don't know if that's showing on the video, but these sort of glass pieces, I found them a little bit poor quality, to be honest. Like I say, they're just a bit foggy and a bit crap. They're a bit shit, really. Now I'll take the roof off the house. I'll try and do it with one hand. There we go. So the roof comes off the house quite easily, and you can see inside you've got the cheese, the wine, the pans, the teapot, everything's there. The bed, let me just see if I can get around there. You can see the bed. It's not that easy to do with this camera. Now if I put the light on, you'll see the fireplace light up. You can see that. So that's that. And again, I don't know if can you see, I don't know if you can see that at the back, but it does light up at the back. Can you see that? I don't know how well that's come out on camera, but you can see that it lights up at the back there, and it shouldn't do. I'm pretty sure that's not right. But yeah, looks great though. Once it's all put back together, like I say, there's got the anchor there at the side, and everything's there. I mean, it looks exactly the same as what you'd see from the Lego version. And to be honest, I say this on all the videos, if you're just going to put this thing together and put it on display, once it's built and on display, I don't think you're going to see the difference between this and the one you'd get from Lego. It's £200 cheaper. But again, if you're OCD on quality and you know everything you build has to be the best, and you don't want any problems, you want it to look absolutely amazing, then obviously I don't think you'd be watching this video, to be honest, if you were one of those people. But obviously what I'm going to say to you is, if quality means everything, then you'd buy the Lego version 100%. I mean, this has got a few issues, but I'd still give it a good 8 out of 10. I mean, and for the appearance, it's, you know, 9 out of 10, I'd say, maybe. It looks fantastic, it really does, and everyone who's seen it's sort of looked at it and gone, oh wow, that looks really cool. And yeah, they can't believe it when you tell them that it was £200 cheaper than the version you get in the Lego shop. So no, overall I'm pretty happy. £57, it's an absolute bargain, and it only took 4 days to arrive as well. So I got it from China. I ordered it on a Sunday and it arrived on the Friday, so it's like 4 or 5 days maximum, and like for 60 quid. I mean, it's unbelievable. For that price, it's a no-brainer, and for value for money, it's 10 out of 10 all the way. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. Any questions, let me know. If anyone's got the Lego version of this, and could they let me know on these quality issues, whether they've got the same problems with the sort of the glass windows, or the light at the back shining through where it shouldn't do, and the noise of the motor. Like, what's the motor noise like on the Lego version? Because this one, as I say, let me just do it again. Yeah, it's quite loud, but maybe that's just how it is. But again, I don't think the light's very bright either. I expected it to sort of light the room up a bit, and it doesn't. It sort of casts a bit of a dim light on the wall, and that's about it. It's not very bright, and I'd expect it to be brighter. So anyone who's got the Lego version, let me know in the comments how bright your version is and how noisy it is, because I'd really be interested to know. Okay, that's it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Just to round it up, I'd give this definitely an 8.5 out of 10. Value for money, 10 out of 10. I mean, if you want to buy a present for somebody who loves their Lego, 60 quid. I mean, it makes a great birthday present, Christmas present. I mean, £300 in the Lego shop. So if you're on a budget and you want to build this thing, or you want to give this as a present, I mean, it's £200 saving, and it looks exactly the same at the end of the day. Okay, it's got a few little quality issues, and it's not quite right. It's a bit noisy, not very bright, but when it's on display, just looks like the Lego version. Who's going to know the difference? So highly recommended. AliExpress. Anyone wants a link to where I got this from, let me know in the comments. Moving on to the next one. Probably going to do something Nintendo related. I quite fancy doing the Bowser or something like that, the NES system, something like that. But I'm going to order something up, get it done, get it back on the channel. So come back again soon. Make sure you've got your notifications on, your subscription and all that sort of stuff, so you don't miss the next video. And if there's any you want me to do in the future, put it in the comments. I'll buy any of these replicas and try them out. So by all means, chuck some ideas at me and I'll do whatever. Okay, see you in the next video, guys. See you later.